welcome to another episode of Wealthapp Holiday Adda. Today we have with us a very special guest, a person who is very close to all of our hearts, especially my father and mine. We welcome you, Mr. Uttam Ganguly, to our show today. Mr. Ganguly, I'd like to ask you to please tell us a little bit about your professional journey.
Well, I started with civil construction. You know about civil construction. And then, in fact, I was inspired by some of the government officials due to my good work with them. That why don't I take up turnkey project? That means a complete work of a project, starting from planning of the project, then entire execution, which involves civil work, electrical work, other allied works. So when you do a turnkey project, you get the order and deliver the finished product to the client. That is a turnkey projects all about. May it be a residential project, may it be a commercial project.
So that sounds like an exceptional career path to have. So amidst all of this work, how did your relationship with money that was coming in, and what was that relationship like?
In fact, nowadays the things are different, but that time it was not like that. Nowadays, the startups gets a lot of support from various angles. That time it was not like that. So, in fact, what I faced is always it was difficult to manage my finances with my business as well with my day-to-day spendings. But somehow I managed with some support from the banks and other sources. And that time I never thought of saving something because whenever I was doing a project, the main part of my thought process was involved in how I will manage the finances to complete the project successfully. And that time there was no scope to think of saving money for my future plans, future endeavors, may it be my business, may it be my family. So that's was my relationship with finances that time.
So when did this thought of saving for your personal use come into your mind?
In fact, when my kids they were to go for higher education, that came in my mind that if I could save some money for that, it would have helped us a lot. But somehow I managed the higher studies abroad of my son. Then my daughter is 10 years younger, thank God, to my son. So that time when I supported my son, that time it came in my mind that I should save something for my daughter. Because I never wanted for her to go for any education loan or something like that. And that time it came in mind, and I started saving something in bank fixed deposits, maybe in insurance and other mode of savings. And somehow I managed her studies. Now both of them are well established. But it was in my mind, maybe you will raise this question in the process, but it was in my mind that how young people should manage their finances. That's it.
And so when and how did Wealthapp kind of become part of this journey?
I stopped there only because I was expecting that question from you. Here comes Wealthapp. In fact, I know Shomojit from his childhood because he's my nephew, and I saw him grow up, and I saw him how strongly he managed his professional life, and how sensitive he is about perfection of his professional dealings. So I thought it is a good idea to discuss with him for my future endeavors as far as my finances are related. And in fact, it was very much beneficial for me. He advised me. In fact, there is no harm for taking advices from your nephew when he is capable to do that. And really, it helped me. In fact, let me tell you, my daughter Pooja, she has gone for her higher studies abroad. In fact, I could manage her finances for her staying abroad, her fees and all that. And Wealthapp was of a great help for that. And in fact, let me tell you my another part of my life, that is my social work. In fact, I am very keen to do that, and I am associated with Rotary International. I have served as a district governor in 2012-13, long back, and I feel this is not a donation or doing extending your kindness to the underprivileged. It's always you are giving back, because this community where I live in, you live in, we have got tremendous support from it to reach where we are now. So it is only giving back, because we believe that whatever we contribute, that is the rent we pay for the space we occupy on this planet. It is the great saying of our past president of Rotary International. I strongly believe in that. And don't think that I am telling a offbeat thing, sharing offbeat thing with you. Why Wealthapp is related with that, I'll explain to you that. In fact, Wealthapp has given me that peace in mind. In fact, when after COVID, it was very tough for me to continue my business with the flow what it had previous COVID. So I thought of taking a partial retirement from my business, and whatever I do right now, that is mere consultancy, and maybe sometimes I'm paid for that, maybe not, but I am very keen to support the young generation who are doing this business and facing the problems like me. In fact, there is a saying in Bengali, কেউ দেখে শেখে কেউ থেকে শেখে. So being a first generation businessman, আমি সবসময় থেকে শিখেছি. But now I want to extend my support those who are also first generation businessmen, so that ওরা যাতে দেখে শেখে. Anyway, so where Wealthapp stepped in, that is, they have taken care of my entire finances, apart from some other investments, so that I can take care of my passion, in Rotary. I am involved, deeply involved. I am always busy with that, and I am enjoying that. And what I find in Wealthapp, that is to Shomojit, to Anindo, and to entire Wealthapp family, they consider Wealthapp as their extended family. That is very much appealing to me, and nowadays I find myself as a member of that extended family. In fact, I have seen how they deal with their colleagues. I should say colleagues, not staff, not anything else. Their colleagues, their friends. And the way they deal with them, it is really amazing. In fact, I have seen it in abroad, how they deal in the office. But I find that same feelings when I visit Wealthapp office. And that is why I'm happy. But don't think I am a blind investor. I am not. I always keep my eyes on my investments. and I do arguments with Shomojit sometimes. But yes, I am satisfied with the service Wealthapp extend to me.
Thank you so much for that beautiful session, and I really feel that there is nothing left to be said. Thank you so much for being here today, and thank you so much for coming on the show and giving us your time. And it is only because of family like you that we can hope to be the company that we are today.
And I'm really happy that you have come forward to support Wealthapp in your own capacity. That's a great initiative. Thank you very much.